बघितलं कसं
कॅमेरा ऑन केला
ऑन केलाय
काय झालं
काहीच नाही
आता चालू होतं ना
होपफुली
येईल ना झालं
टायटल मध्ये कॉमर्स होते
ते काढले
ते काढले
तेवढ्यात आमचे हे झाले
वेलकम टू लाईव्ह इथेच असणार ना विंडो मी तिकडे चेक करतो लाईव्ह इथे मी लॉग इन केलं स्क्रीन काय करायचं
Hello, hello. Mic check, test, check. Hello. Mic check, test, would check. Hello.
Hello. Can I have your attention, please? Respected guests, scholars, my dear colleagues, and esteemed participants, a very good morning to all of you. It is with great pleasure and honor that on behalf of Department of Geography, Savitribai Phule Pune University, I welcome you all to the inaugural function of the 45th Indian Geography Congress, an international conference on environment, development, and sustainability. This conference, organized by the Department of Geography in association with the National Association of Geographers, India, Nagi, brings together brilliant minds and experts from all around the world to deliberate on the pressing issues of our time. So I would like to invite our president of Nagi, Professor Sri Kumar Chattopadhyay, to please come on the dais. I also invite the Secretary General, Professor A.K. Saha sir, to please come on dais. Today, we have two guests of honor. We have Professor Dharmasiri and Professor Mopat. I please request them to please come on dais. Mopat, sir. Mopat, ma'am. Okay. I request the convener of this conference, Dr. Jaibai, the head of the department, Dr. Padeshi, my other colleagues, Professor Amit sir, Dr. Kherkar ma'am, and Kandekar sir to also please come on the dais. We are also waiting for our chief guest of this function, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Suresh Gosavi. He is intimated us that he will be delayed by some time, but he will be here for the inauguration function. As we embark on this intellectual journey, we are graced with the presence of eminent personalities that has added immense value to this gathering. I now request all the dignitaries on stage to inaugurate this international conference by lighting the lamp and performing Saraswati Puja. Thank you all. Now I request everyone to please stand up for the university song. Thank you. I now invite the convener of this conference, Professor Ravindra Jaibai, to extend a warm welcome and provide an insightful introduction to the theme and objectives of the 45th Indian Geography Congress.
Good morning to one and all. Respected Dais, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Suresh Gosavi, sir. He's about to reach within 5 to 10 minutes. He's already busy with some important function. With his permission, we have started this inaugural function. The guest of honor, President of Nagi, Professor Sri Kumar Chattopadhyay. The other guest of honors, Professor L. Dharmaseri, Dr. Beatrice Mopet, Secretary General of Nagi, Professor A. K. Saha, Head of the Department, Professor Sudhakar Pardeshi, my colleagues and co-conveners, Khairkar Madam, then Professor Amit Dhode sir, Dr. Avinash Kandekar, and all the delegates from all over the country, and dear research students. It is a great honor and privilege to organize 45th Indian Geographical Congress of the National Association of Geographers of India, one of the prestigious institutions of India. On the occasion of this, our university is celebrating 75 glorious years of academic excellence. Our university, earlier it was University of Pune. Earlier it was University of Pune, then University of Pune, and now it has been called Savitribai Phule Pune University. It was established in 10 February 1949, and it has become one of the leading centers of the research and teaching in India. The university has 411 acres of exceptionally beautiful and picturesque campus and houses about 61 departments, centers, and 234 recognized institutions, 71 research institutes, and about 800 affiliated colleges, a wide array of graduate and undergraduate courses. At the bottom of emblem is the motto of the university, where action proves knowledge. The university has also been ranked second in India as per the Time Higher Education World Ranking System, and was also accredited by NAC at A+ level. The status of the university for the potential, and also got the status for the university for potential for excellence. Regarding this is about, in a brief about our university. Regarding the theme is the environment, development, sustainability, and the exigency of geography for the resilient future. To achieve the SDG goals, there are many challenges and problems related to the climate change, water security, food security, energy security, ecological security, and similarly, challenges related to the socio-economic inequality to local to global level. Geography is a subject of great importance, which deals with area-specific synthesis of human-environment interrelationships. The synthesis approach in geography can provide a practical forecast of the consequences of human interference with natural forces. Thus, the use of fundamental integrative and synthesis approach of geography and geospatial technology in reassessing the situation that can assist decision maker in planning and development to shift onto the path of inclusive, sustainable, resilient development at a varied geography. So this is the basic approach behind when we are thinking about the theme of the conference. We realize that geography is such a subject having holistic approach, and it can deal with the natural problems also, as well as human problems also. And similarly, the problems created by human environment interaction. Regarding the organization, it was called, I spoke to some of the executive council members of the Nagi, and I requested them, I wanted to be Nagi conference in Pune. There were so many problems. When they accepted it, I'm really grateful for that. All these people, because there are many people supported it, and they, okay, Jaiba is in the Pune University is telling no problem. Now Nagi can be organized in Pune University. So when we decided to have, and almost to be about the finish last few weeks, actually 2-3 weeks before, there were the problems. And the problems were our main hall is, there is Ayuko hall we have been using for the conferences, about having the capacity of 600. It is under renovation for last 6 months, and it was still not, they told that before the conference definitely will be renovated, but still it is continued, the renovation is continued. Another problem, just close to this our building, there is a one area which is we called as a Nivas, I think. And that is the area which is generally we use for the food. There also they are actually renovating and they are constructing. It's good construction is going. That is also become another problem. Then accommodation is limited accommodation in the campus. Then we tried to be met many institutions, 7 to 8 places, and we got the accommodation. After COVID, funding became one of the problem. And looking to all these problems, there was situation came whether to continue or not. Then I spoke to some of my friends. They told, don't worry, this is what happened. When the people will come from the Nagi, they come for they have the very faith, their attachment for the Nagi. They don't bother about it. The academic, if you continue the academic activity, definitely everybody will be happy with that. And with these words, their support, then I have decided to, okay, then whatever the situation, I will deal with that and we'll have a Nagi here. एक ने तो काफी अच्छा कहा कि तुम्हारे जो वारकरी रहते हैं, जो पंढरपुर जाते हैं विठल का जो दर्शन करने के लिए, तो वो जो भावना होती है उनमें कि वो बस पैदल चले जाते हैं, वहां रहते हैं, वो कोई सोचते नहीं, they just want to be, kind of thing is in Nagi also. The geographers wanted to be a part of the Nagi activity, and that is what I think that opinion is given me the encouragement, and then I started working on that. One of the question asked me, Jai bhai, you are organizing the Nagi. Why you are asking like that? Because you are the Secretary General of IIG. How you are organizing? तो मैंने बोला क्या प्रॉब्लम है? नो बोले ऐसे ही पूछ रहा हूँ मैं, क्योंकि मुझे ये डायमेंशन पता नहीं था कुछ. सो आई जस्ट ट्राइंग टू बी अंडरस्टैंड इट. But I told him कि I have been associated with the Nagi for IIG for the last 10 years. And the culture inculcated by the Professor K.R. Dixit, he never spoke something about any organization, any person. He always appreciated all the organizations and all the peoples, those who are strengthening the geography and making the geography popular in the country. And another thing, what I have experienced, मुझे कोई difference नहीं लगा. जब मैं इधर देखता हूँ तो यही लोग नागे वहाँ IIG में दिखते हैं और इधर ही दिखते हैं. तो मुझे कभी ये difference ही नहीं लगा. Honestly, I'm just telling you that. अभी HN मिश्रा साहब है, मुझे पता है कि दिल्ली में एक conference करना था. Then Dixit साहब called to the Rai साहब and R.B. Singh साहब. The way they organized the IIG small one, it was very illustrious geographer of the country were present there. But the way they organize it, so मुझे ऐसे लगा कि कोई ऐसा कुछ है ही नहीं. I think I will take the HS शर्मा जी, कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम आता है हमें तो हम नायक साहब को फोन करेंगे, HS शर्मा जी को फोन करेंगे, सर ये प्रॉब्लम आया, इसको कैसे सॉल्व करना है. And these people are very close to the Nagi also. तो मुझे कोई ये लगा नहीं. And I really feel happy कि being a Secretary General of IIG, Nagi, I'm organizing this. And if कहीं भी छोटा ऐसा कोई difference हो तो मुझे लगता है ये अभी इसके बाद नहीं रहेगा. So this is also, I take the privilege to be organizing this Nagi. Regarding this conference, so there are the delegates, more than 100 universities. The registrations are about 400, and then many people requested us because of their so many assignments. They wanted to be a part of online. Then we started the online also. So in addition to that, there are online registration. There were more than 50 invitees. There will be around 40 sessions. There will be one discussions. There will be parallel sessions, because when I came to know so many very learned people are coming, and if they will be chair, so we took little bit, I don't know, we are tried our best to be, it will be executed properly. So there will be, we have decided to be a parallel session for the human geography as well as physical geography. So we can actually give a platform, not platform, but it will be an opportunity to listen to all these learned people, to the audience. So this is what we have decided. There will be a cultural program second day. There is 3 memorial lectures after this inaugural function and the young geographer competition. In the end, I'm grateful to the Nagi Secretariat and Honorable Vice Chancellor and University authorities for giving opportunity to the Department of Geography, Savitribai Phule Pune University, Pune, to prestigious Nagi conference and become part of the Diamond Jubilee celebration. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. To shed light on this vibrant academic setting that has fostered this conference, may I invite the head of the Department of Geography, Professor Sudhakar Pardeshi, to share insights about this department. Sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Namaskar and good morning to all of you. The president of today's function, our beloved Honorable Professor Suresh Gosavi, today's guest of honor, Professor Lal Dharmeshri, Professor Morpet, President of Nagi, Professor Chattopadhyay, Secretary General, Professor A.K. Sao, all the delegates and distinguished scholars from Nagi as well as other parts of the country, those who are not member actually. Eminent scholars from India who have come here to our department, and it is my duty to introduce or to tell something about our department. I feel proud and privileged to be a part of this department as a student and now as a chairperson. I'm happy to talk about the department in front of this August gathering. Many of you are aware the legacy of this department, but still for the young generation, for the benefit of young generation, I would like to tell something about this department. Perhaps it is one of the very few departments in India which offers major specializations in geography, physical geography, human geography, and other branches. Geomorphology, climatology, economic geography, population and settlement geography, these are core branches of our department. But also, we also offer geoinformatics is one of the specialization after graduation. The department is pioneer in remote sensing and GIS training courses. Since 2004, we have started remote sensing GIS training, and the department offers MSc Geoinformatics also. There are in-house technical facilities, which includes basic requirements of laboratories, then soil laboratory, geomorphology lab, RS and GIS labs. Besides that, cartographic resources like libraries. Then very important part is our department has more than 4,000 plus topographic maps, which covers entire India. Then there are topographic maps of USGS and OS series, that is for UK. Besides this, we have NATMO maps and atlases. We have very rich sources of maps and of course the library. We have faculty which is trained and experienced. They have very good research expertise, and they work in several applied fields of geography. Department provides stimulating research, learning environment, and the requisite research tools to the students of the department, as well as there are students from all over India. They apply for PhD and of course for PG courses. Good teaching, the faculty is engaged in various research projects and also in the collaboration projects with other universities and other departments on the campus of the PUNE University. The department has developed suitable base for interdisciplinary collaboration in important areas like geomorphology, climatology, population and settlement geography. We have collaboration with IMD, IITM, and we also work with IIPS people. So these are some of the important things. Besides this, we give technical, we offer technical subjects like programming in Python, open source GIS, multivariate analysis, and of course, remote sensing and GIS applications, computer cartography. These are some of the important technical subjects we offer to the students. We strongly believe in the best delivery to the students, to the society, and to the nation. With this, I end this introduction of the department. I'm sure you'll enjoy the stay in Pune University campus, and you will have wonderful time ahead. Thank you very much.
On behalf of the Department of Geography and Nagi, we would like to welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Suresh Gosavi. As a gesture of appreciation, I would like to invite the Honorable Vice Chancellor to extend a token of gratitude to Professor Sri Kumar Chattopadhyay, the President of Nagi, by presenting him with our souvenir. We would also like to extend our sincere appreciation to our Honorable Vice Chancellor for honoring us with his presence at this conference despite his busy schedule. So I'd like to invite the convener of this conference, Professor Ravindra Jaibai, to please honor our Honorable Vice Chancellor. Guest of honor, I would like to invite Professor Sudhakar Pardeshi to honor our guest of honor, Professor Dharmasiri, who is a senior professor, Department of Geography from Sri Lanka. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Vijaya Kherkar ma'am to honor Dr. Beatrice Moppert, another guest of honor who is from Department of Geography, University of Reunion Island, France. Thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to invite Dr. Avinash Kandekar to felicitate Professor A.K. Saha, who is the Secretary General of Nagi. Thank you, sir. After the felicitation, it is now time to hear from the Secretary General of Nagi, Professor A.K. Saha, who will address this gathering and share his insights into the significance of this conference. Sir.
Good morning, everybody. On behalf of the National Association of Geographers India, Nagi, I wish to express my sincere thanks and gratitude to all the members of the Executive Committee, life members, institutional members, and annual members for their kind help and support in functioning my secretary as Secretary General. So this is my first year of presentation here. In the last year, we have lost many eminent geographers in the country. My heartfelt condolences to their families and associates. The current financial year is very productive. I am delighted to present some of the important achievements and shortcomings of the association during this period. The role of Nagi is to support and build a robust community of geographers. On the one hand, Nagi seeks to develop the discipline of geography, and on the other, enhance the careers of the community members. Nagi, in this regard, has tried to create access for its members to people, resources, and events. Some of our achievements: the central focus of the Nagi has been to create connections that matter. On a global scale, Nagi has forged international collaborations by signing multiple MOUs with different global associations of geographers in the past. Nagi has also organized the 7th International Geography Congress at Lovely Professional University, Punjab, where more than 250 participants from various countries joined. Dr. Ali Torahi from Saudi Geographical Society, with whom we have MOU, has also participated. At the national level, we continue our effort by organizing the annual Indian Geography Congress. We are expecting a large number of participants across the length and breadth of the country in Pune this year. The robustness of the community is seen in increasing numbers of live, institutional, and annual members from remote locations of the country and diverse background. We have around 2,900 live members, and around 100 new live members have joined our association last year. Greater access and connections ensure the robustness of the community. The Nagi website is regularly updated. Please visit our website www.nagi.info regularly. We also have handles in popular social media like Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp channel. All live members may update their names and address to ensure better communication. To ensure ease of payment, members can now make digital payments through our UPI link and QR codes. As a professional and academic organization, Nagi has continually worked together developing the discipline through its journal Annals. Annals is enlisted in the UGC care list. Each published research paper of Annal is being allocated with a DOI number. Members are requested to cite research papers published in Annals for broader international visibility of the journal and to ensure listing in citation database. Annals is also trying to address the new emerging research areas in geography, critical and relevant issues in the Indian context by bringing out theme-based special issues for which proposals are invited from different parts of the country. The submission in Annals are now a completely online process that ensures each submission by anyone across India and internationally. Consequently, a number of manuscript submission has increased phenomenally. Future plans. Many regional geographical associations and other geographical societies actively promote the cause of geography. Nagi wishes to develop close cooperation with them to create awareness about various critical issues at local level. Please keep us updated about the events organized by different societies. For the early career and mid-career geographers, in association with the regional chapters, we are planning to hold webinars and workshops where participant geographers can hone their skills. We are also looking forward to building connections with industry and government. Due to the unavailability of the email address and mobile numbers, most of our live members, the Nagi letters, circulars, journals could not be delivered. Please communicate your contact details with the Nagi Secretariat. In our registration decks, we have one red form available. Those who are not receiving journals may please fill that form and submit to the representative over there. So we'll ensure that from this 2023 volume onwards, you get access of e-journal of the Annals. At the end, I would like to express my sincere thanks and gratitude to Professor Suresh Gosabi, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Savitribai Phule Pune University, Professor Sudhakar Pardesi, HOD, and Professor Ravindra Jayabhai, Convener, and other colleagues of the department, Pune University, for taking the step for hosting 45th Indian Geography Congress at Pune, Maharashtra. I wish the 45th Indian Geography Congress a great success. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for providing detailed information of the National Association Geographers India and its continued commitment for excellence in the field of geography. I'm delighted to invite Professor Sri Kumar Chattopadhyay, the President of the National Association of Geographers India, to deliver his presidential address offering valuable perspectives on the theme, the exogeny of geography for a resilient future. So.
Good morning. Professor Suresh Gosai, Vice Chancellor, Savitri Phule, Pune University. Professor Beatrice Maupert from France, Professor Dharmasri from Sri Lanka, Professor Sudhakar D. Pardesha, Head Department of Geography, Professor Ravindra Javai, Convener, Professor A.K. Shaha, Secretary, and other dignitaries, dear colleagues and friends. Today, when I'm standing here being the president, of course, every year you should have a president. I was just looking back. In 1979, in my center, Center for Arts and Studies, when you organized Nagi conference, Professor Tiwari is here, some of the people are here. But I was told Nagi is an organization of the old people. They meet once in a year, and exchange pleasantries. From that day to today, if I look into it, the whole scenario has changed. Many of you may not know. Originally, Nagi was, the idea floated as a platform to bring all regional associations together. But that has not really materialized. Professor Munish Reza, Satyesh Chakraborty, these are all, stalwarts. But then the Nagi started and it goes from strength to strength. Today, in the morning, I took a walk in the university and find a beautiful campus with so much trees, what is called that. Nowadays, we don't tell tree, we tell carbon sink, which is in the department, in the university itself. And seeing the galaxy of people and, starting from the Manipur to Kerala, from other side to this side, it's a great organization. Thank you. And I really congratulate Professor Javai, his team, and the university. So giving us this chance in this glorious of 75 years to have Nagi here. Thank you very much, sir, to invite us to have our annual conference here. Thank you. Yeah. Coming back to my presidential address. In fact, I was toying with the idea, what should I speak? Initially, I thought this is the decade of blue economy. And I was working on that. Then I thought, no, it's much more important is the urban area. Say, David Harvey in 1996, he spoke about the 20th century was the period when the urbanization is taking place, growing. And 21st century is to look into the quality of urban area. And as a large number of people, although not still in India, is shifting from rural to urban area. So the future of civilization lies in the future of the urban. And that is become very important. Number-wise, because we have a way to calculate number of the urban people, urbanization in India is low. But if you look into the spread-wise, those who are accustomed with the satellite photograph, satellite image, if you see the footprint of the settlements, then you can see especially urbanization has spread almost every part of India. In fact, the settlements are now in three groups. One, you have the cities, you have the rural-urban mixed area, and you have the core or sort of, the hinterlands. That is the way now the settlement distribution pattern in India has taken place. So I decided a topic, the urban river restoration. Incidentally, that is one of the field, and as a part of the National Fellowship ICSSR, past 2 years I was working on this one, and I was examining, unfortunately, one of the city I examined is Pune. That what is happening in the urban river restoration. Throughout the world, water has become an extremely important issue. A new term has emerged, what is called that urban stream syndrome, to tell us that hydrologically, hydrographically, ecologically, and biodiversity-wise, these are dead. So the water bodies within the urban area are dead. The rainfall which is falling within the limits of the urban area due to higher runoff goes out through the drain. So the incoming water, which is in my account, which is my credit, it goes as a debit through this quality problem and the runaway, which is the faster runaway and going away. And we are to sustain the urban area, we go in the rural area. And going and going and going. The externality within the urban area for the water supply is increasing. The creation of tension, the type of tension which is taking place, as I examined in the case of Nagpur, between the rural and the urban area, to allocate water, for this for agriculture or it will be for the drinking purposes in the urban area, is becoming a contentious issue. In fact, in case of Chennai, even the chief minister has to intervene. Professor Tiwari will be knowing it. So it's a great problem, great problem. And the problem is increasing. It is becoming manifold. So what we thought, the urban river restoration is extremely important. And we have, in fact, in Kerala, initiated this program. So I took 6 cities. I looked into what is happening in case of Ahmedabad, what is happening in case of Pune, what is happening in case of Madurai, what is happening in case of Nagpur. And in Kerala, I have taken 2 cities. One is Tiruvananthapuram, another is Aleppi, because these 2 cities tell us 2 different stories. Now, in all these cities, there is an urban restoration program is available. There are project proposals in various ways. Activities are going on. Which is the most successful we talk about is the Ahmedabad. The riverfront, the way it has been developed. Beautiful. It has delinked the city from the river. Today, Ahmedabad, for its drinking water, completely depend on the Narmada water. Its drinking water is sort of a groundwater depth has gone more than 68 meters. So a beautification of the river bank, beautification of the river bed is not urban river restoration. It's a beautification of the cities, a different program. But that is one of the most successful programs we thought of, where the rehabilitation has taken place, but finally a gentrification has taken place, and that is being talked about. In case of Nagpur and Madurai, High Court has to come out very severely, very heavily, to telling that civil authorities that why you are not cleaning. Why you are not cleaning. Case of Pune, we have the same sort of a syndrome. We start some work in piecemeal in different parts. And whenever there is as I think Pune is the fastest growing city in India, as the city is growing, our source of water is also going hinterland wise, and we got the, a little bit high rainfall area in the Western Ghats, which supplies the water. So water within the city is being neglected, and water is brought from the outside, and we don't really pay any attention to that. A very unique case in case of Madurai. The moment the water problem comes, then the Tamil Nadu government and Kerala government tussle comes. That more water has to be diverted. Like in case of Ahmedabad, the entire dependence is on Madhya Pradesh for the Gujarat water. In case of Kerala, what I have seen in 2 cities, in case of Trivandrum, which was originally a small city, it started in the one dam in the reservoir, in the river Karamana. It was not sufficient. They made another dam upstream, impounded the water. Now that is also not sufficient. They are thinking to transfer water from another basin. And Kerala is one area where, the amount of rainfall which comes within the Trivandrum city is good enough, but we don't look into it. The only good example which has a long-term impact and lessons is Aleppi, where they started renovating the canal involving the people and treating the source. They have divided the Aleppo city into small locality and trying to treat their waste so that the waste does not go to the water. It's like one of the, very important program for a decentralization waste management. And through that, because unless and until source is being treated, there's a problem. Because finally, what we all do ultimately go into the water body. So the urban area is normally in the downstream. So the upstream, whatever we do, that has an impact. And from the urban area, the river, when it goes out, it has another impact. Central Pollution Control Board has identified 327 what is called that polluted river stretches associated with 684 towns. And they have taken only BOD, one example, and make a priority for them, that which can be renovated. Again, the problem is, like it is happening in the case of an US, is a piecemeal, segmented. The only comprehensive program which has been taken in case of London, that they tried to renovate all the water bodies within the boroughs of London City. And we know the story of Thames, how it has been really recovered, renovated. So what we try to suggest from the experience of the 6 cities, particularly based on our Aleppo one, we need a co-evolutionary approach. Don't think rivers are only physical element. The way river has been doctored, hydrologically it has been intervened, hydrographically it has been intervened, the way we have made the river almost like a channel. So it is actually a hybrid system. Within the urban area, it is really hybrid. And the urban area river does not originate. River has a further origin. So there is a linkage. That the rural-urban linkage, and look into the total basin, which in fact, in case of European Commission, for all the European countries, they came out with that we put them together. The urban area and the rural area, because that is the source area. So the source and the sink, which you normally thought of, and which is again generated, because urban areas where there are all the capital, urban areas where all the, what is called that decision making, they make the opinion. So telling the urban area that the rural area water which you are taking, you have a responsibility to see that the catchment is being treated. At the same time, in the rural area and the urban area, to put them together in the governance. In many cities, the water governance within the urban area is by a different agency. Somewhere corporation looks after only distribution, not the case of source sustainability. So today when we are talking in our seminar, environment, development and sustainability, the sustainability is one of the prime theme is minimize the externality. And if you have to minimize the externality, look into the what is called that endogenous development. Still today, we are practicing exogenous development. The type of change in the regional development issue has taken place is a place-based endogenous development that is a prime. So in our 17 sustainable development goals, 2 goals, SDG 6 and SDG 11, they comprehensively deal with the cities and the water bodies, and they get linked. So we have to have a situation where we try to synergize the different sectors and also the rural urban areas and develop a new sort of a governance. The existing governance is not equipped to handle this challenge, which is becoming much more acute with the climate change. as you all know, just now it happened in the case of Chennai. Almost every city it is happening. City is getting flooded. We have all these sort of problems because actually the entire problem of the drainage management. That is in one hand, then the drinking water is on the another hand. And our dependence on the groundwater is increasing extremely high. Today, 60% of irrigated water comes from the underground. The canals are almost defunct. So a new way to think, that is very important. Finally, my appeal to young geographers to do research in this line. It is important to look into these challenging issues. When I open the tap, I get the water from where this water is coming. As I'm telling, I'm living in Ahmedabad, my water source is Narmada. How the entire development process have externalized. And in the entire globe, the rethinking started. That try to maximize the use of your own resources. And that is the decentralized planning talk about. Decentralized planning is not the withdrawal. It is actually reaching out. Reaching out means place-based development. So once again, I appeal to all my geographers, geographer friends, young friends, that this is one potential area to work on the governance, to work on the urban river restoration, to work the rural-urban linkages, because there's such a way it is linked. And to create a carbon neutral landscape. We have carbon sink. Also, we have a carbon producing centers, the source and the sink. And this balance has to be done. There are three areas which can absorb. One is the forest areas and one is the water. The water bodies, they also absorb carbon. So if you have to bring down the impact of the climate change on the scenario of the heat, the water bodies becomes important. And with the changing climate, the uncertainty on which we are entering and that type of vagaries, if you have to handle that one, it needs to have a place-based research. So once again, my appeal to all of you. Thank you very much. It's a great conference and a great institute and a great campus. This is my second visit to Pune, and I really enjoyed. I hope the conference will be a great success and it will bring definite recommendations which we can pass on to the government, both to the Maharashtra government and government of India. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for enlightening the audience by our presidential address. We will now witness the official release of the abstract book, a compilation of groundbreaking research and ideas that will be explored during the course of this conference. Thank you. I now request the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Savitribai Phule Pune University, Professor Suresh Gosavi, to grace us with his insights as the chair of this inaugural function.
Namaskar, good morning. Distinguished guests sitting on the dais, Professor Shri Kumar Chattopadhyay, President of Nagi, Professor A.K. Saha, Secretary of Nagi, other distinguished guests, Professor Dharmashri, who is the alumni of Savitribai Phule University. He has completed his PhD in 2009. Then we have Professor British Mopat from France, my colleagues from the department, the head of department, and the convener of this particular conference. On behalf of Savitribai Phule University, I welcome you all on this beautiful city of Pune. City of Pune is known as the education hub. It is also known as the IT hub, auto hub, and now the new identity might come is as a bio-design hub, bio-manufacturing hub. And especially to mention here that, Professor, you said, okay, second visit, but those who come to Pune, they love to Pune instead for staying to decide their destination. So it's a beautiful city. Apart from that, okay, like Savitribai Phule University is now celebrating its Diamond Jubilee. We are in the Amrit Kal. Savitribai Phule University is also known as the Oxford of the East. Apart from that, Savitribai Phule University has also established its campus in Qatar. Now we wanted to have our identity as Pune West. And that's how the university is making our own progress. As mentioned that, okay, like in the presidential address, okay, water seems to be very important for everybody's life. And then we have to really look for the water conservation, water treatment, okay. As a head of Department of Environmental Science, I have seen a couple of theses coming up on the river basin, okay, like all the time, same area and different inference, okay. And then as it is reflected from the data that, okay, the pollution level is increasing. So somehow everyone has to really think about the water conservation and water treatment. My own experience when I was visiting Singapore, okay, like after going to the office of my friend, okay, like they have given me the water, I had finished it, okay. After that, okay, he said, okay, it was, now you don't, please don't feel bad, okay, it was totally recycled from the waste of the household. But I mean, okay, like it's water finally. So somehow the mandate of the conference seems to be, okay, looking for the environment and the geography of a system, okay, so that, okay, like we can really think about the carbon footprint, because now everyone is talking about carbon sequestration. I have also seen that, okay, there are a couple of new generation here, okay, who will be witnessing Amrit Kal, and also they will be witnessing the Vikasit Bharat 2047. I think it's a message for them from the generation, okay, who has witnessed the geography till date, okay. They will take that particular legacy, and you know, they will be an ambassador who will be talking to Vikasit Bharat 2047 to the new generation. With this brief remark, okay, I wish a good success to this conference and the deliberation, and I hope that the stay on campus will be very comfortable, and the white paper which will come out from this conference will be submission to the MPCB, CPCB, Government of Maharashtra, and state government, central government. With this brief, once again, I wish a good success, and I acknowledge the tireless efforts made by the department, okay, for making this particular conference successful. Good start is half done. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words and best wishes. Thank you for always supporting us. As we near the conclusion of this inaugural program, I would like to invite Professor Amit Dhorde to propose the vote of thanks, expressing our gratitude to all those who have contributed to the success of this event.
Distinguished guests on dais, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Suresh Gosavi, respected Head of the Department of Geography, Professor Sudhakar Pardeshi, Convener of the conference, Professor Ravindra Jaibhai, President of National Association of Geographers India, Professor Sri Kumar Chattopadhyay, Secretary General of Nagi, Professor A.K. Saha, Guest of Honor, Senior Professor Dharmashri from Sri Lanka, University of Kelania, Guest of honor, Dr. Beatrice Mopat, Department of Geography, University of Reunion Island, France. My colleague, Dr. Vijay Khairkar, co-convener, Dr. Avinash Khandekar, co-convener, all the esteemed senior geographers who are present here from across India, my colleagues from Department of Geography and other departments of university, students, participants, and delegates. A very good morning to all of you. It is a matter of huge honor for me to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of Department of Geography, School of Earth Sciences, Savitribai Phule, Pune University. We, the Department of Geography, express our heartfelt gratitude towards Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Suresh Gosavi, an esteemed personality, for sparing his valuable moments and blessing the inaugural function. Sir, we are indebted to you for all your support and encouragement in organizing this event. We are thankful to Professor Chattopadhyay for presidential address, highlighting the water problem across India and also around the world. We are also grateful to Professor Dharmasri. When I was doing my PhD, we were colleagues, and it is so lovely now you are here with us. Thank you, sir, for coming from India, and Dr. Beatrice Mopat for traveling to India and gracing the occasion. We also extend our gratefulness to Professor A.K. Saha, Secretary General Nagi, for all the help and support and explaining the activities of Nagi today. We are very thankful to the Office of Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Parag Kalkar, for helping us in organizing the 45th Indian Geography Congress. We are grateful to the Registrar, Professor Vijay Khare, for the constant encouragement and administrative support in planning the event. We are obliged by encouragement provided by Professor Karipot, who is our Director of School of Earth Sciences. We are also obliged by the assistance we received from the Finance and Accounts section. We therefore thank our Finance and Accounts officer. One very important aspect in organizing any of the event in the university is the help from the State Department. This department always extends all the support that is required for us. A great thank you to the State Office for providing all the logistic support, and a crucial financial support came from the organizations like Indian Council of Social Science Research, SERB, MIT ADT Pune University, Symphony Tech. We are very grateful to all of you for providing this financial support. We extend our indebtedness to HRDC Guest House, SPPU Main Guest House, SPPU Set Guest House, NCL Pune, IITM Pune, Spicer Adventist University, RTC Khadki Cantonment, Agricultural College, B Research Center, Vamnicon for providing accommodation to all our participants and guests. We are also grateful to the housekeeping team for keeping the premises clean and ready for the event. We extend great thanks to the head of Geology and Environmental Science Department for providing useful support in organizing this event. We thank the administration for providing Namdev Sabhagruha for the inaugural function and upcoming sessions. We also thank our student volunteers who are the backbone of this event, who worked day in and day out for the successful organization of this function. We are very, very grateful to our administrative staff, technical staff, electrical staff, sound system staff, cameraman, and university press, media, and all those who have directly or indirectly helped in the organization of the inaugural function. We thank all the departments of geography in and around Pune and the colleges for supporting the event. Finally, we thank all the guests, participants, senior professors, delegates who have traveled thousands of kilometers to attend this function and grace the occasion. We wish you all a comfortable stay and fruitful discussions during these 3 days. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Amit sir. As we conclude this inaugural function, let us all stand up for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कलगङ्गा विन्ध्य हिमाचल यमुना गङ्गा उच्चल जलधितरङ्गा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
जय Mataram. I hereby announce that the inaugural function of the 45th Indian Geography Congress has concluded. Thank you all for your presence and enthusiastic participation. Wishing everyone a productive and enlightening experience throughout the conference and a very enjoyable stay in Pune. Everybody is requested to proceed for high tea, the arrangement of which has done just next to this hall. We also have our volunteers who will guide you to this way. Thank you so much.